Thanks, Bill. I'll take mine to go. Recognize this? How about these? Instruments of an honored pastime with origins long forgotten. Dinner. But why? Tonight, we take you back to an event that we at Story and believe may hold the key to unlocking the answer.
You're Jesus. What do you want to eat?
The energy is enormous. You didn't see that, and no one wanted to.
Why then? Why now? Why us?
Jesus had a menu.
Beef, chicken, pork,
soup,
eggplant, sausage.
He was in the mafia, right?
The fork actually predates the spoon by 1 year.
Why can't we figure out what happened here? Oh, you're gonna put that food in my ass?
I don't think this has anything to do with religion.
What?
I don't want to play these games. This is dinner.
It's dinner.
It's dinner!
Every minute, dinner is served around the world. While we enjoy the flavors, we often choose to ignore the history and the hard truths connected to our favorite pastime. Embedded in the fabric of our daily life is the flavor, but not the science of dinner.
In the field of meal expertise, dinner has always sort of been taken for granted, and it's actually become a very taboo subject. The earliest sort of little murmurings we find date back to the time of Christ. Now, after careful data analysis, most history-hand theorists posit that what we think of as the Last Supper is actually the very first dinner.
There's not a lot you can look at before the time of Christ. There's nothing.
Can we dig a little deeper?
Let me rephrase that. Were there meals eaten before the time of Christ? Sure. But here's what you gotta pay attention to. We're having a meal before 3. I don't think that's dinner. In walk JC and the boys, okay? You put these guys in a room, you get them doing the deed like we've never seen before. What's going on here, guys? What's this energy? It's dinner. You're not stopping this trend.
So dinner comes out, and it's a revolution. I mean, it's everywhere. You literally could not walk down the street without hearing about it. And let me tell you, anybody who caught on to this trend sort of became a star overnight. You know, you want to be these guys. You want to be hip to the trend. You couldn't get into the dinner if you wanted to. You brought $1 million in a suitcase who'd say no. People don't understand. They're not your run-of-the-mill meal boys. They're sort of the Justin Timberlakes, the Ryan Monacos, the Bobby Flays, the Teresa Lovejoys of their time. They were rough, they were tough, and they didn't give a fuck. They were the dinner boys. Welcome to the party. Dinner is served. You know, I'll have what he's having, she'll have what he's having. It's a mess, it's a revolution.
Well, he was a real ladies' man, Jesus was, a bloody gangster.
Jesus didn't have a wife. Did he save a seat? Absolutely. For who? Shandy.
This is the time for bad blood, good beef. Look, the line for the bathroom at this thing, I mean, you can't imagine what it would have been like in old times. You don't ask for names, okay? You just ask for dinner.
Can I have a spot of wine, Jesus?
Look, I'm not gonna ask you to pass that again. Oh! No, thank you. You know, and these guys, they said, you know, look, it's the Last Supper, I'm done. I'm not making another record. I'm not gonna have another meal.
But can we trust everything that we hear? This controversy has divided some of the greatest minds of our generation.
First of all living creatures eat to survive. It's a matter of instinct and not, it's not really a choice.
An unpopular opinion from an unpopular person.
I would say these questions are a little different. I wouldn't actually say the Last Supper was the first time people had gathered for food. I think if you actually look back to
uncertainty, the plague of an idiot. Science has led us to many incredible discoveries. However, we're reaching the limits. Where science ends, collage begins.
Yes, I am the inventor of the collage. The historian called me down here because collage is sort of a nice marriage of art and science. Got me kids helping me out now back there.
Yes, the art form my father created is now being regarded as a science. He holds certain truths in his hands, things I will possess once he lets go.
The other, well, he's got himself a popsicle, but
Oh, you talk to my brother? Yeah, he's really cool. He's kind of weird sometimes.
We believe at the Collage Wing that life is a mistake, something that collage can correct.
But can collage precisely identify the contents of our legendary feast?
Is this really why I'm here? Who gives a fuck what they were eating? It's all the same. You got a bottle of wine, some cheese, a bottle of liquor, a bottle of curacao, it's all the same.
Have we reached the end of our line? Not for some.
Most mainstream scientists think of dinner as just this filthy secret, and they don't want to get their fingers dirty. These Ivy Leaguers are so afraid of keeping their pristine degrees, but not me. I have little fingers, and I'm not afraid to be naughty. I'm not afraid to get them dirty, and that's how I know the truth. You know, you don't get this kind of attention to this important subject until sort of the meal scientists come along and someone goes, hey, wait a minute, the Last Supper. I mean, what do you think? You know, you've got, everybody's talking about, everybody's looking one way, you've got all the ducks looking left. How about a duck that looks right? That's me, and I'm a meal expert. I'd like to see the Vatican actually come forward and admit something about this.
I could go to jail for this. I know what it's like there. I haven't been.
They took this beautiful knowledge and they just said, wham! I know 5 restaurants that would kill to have this information. I've never left Arizona. This is the Last Supper. They said, we're not doing this anymore. But just kidding. And then America says we want more.
Another mystery completely solved, with a perfect blend of truth and lies for the viewer's consumption. From all of us here at Story Hand, good night.